What is it with hell's grannies and granddads who roam the realm creating havoc on the highly polished chrome-covered mobility machinery? They're not a section of society to risk messing with, are they? Just ask the politicians around about election time if they want to upset the pensioners. Definitely not. What's more, a long hard look at the demographic of the mobility scooter market seems to suggest that it coincides quite closely with that of a motorhomer. And we wouldn't want to upset them, would we? This apparent link could be why the outdoor motorhome shows have lately become a bit of a scooter parade. In addition to those long-standing dogfight displays, of course. Come to think of it, most of the scooters at the shows have a dog or two aboard, don't they? Quite often it's a brace of Yorkshire Terriers snarling and yapping from the front basket in lieu of a horn, warning of their impending approach. At least, at long last, someone has come up with raison d'etre for the current runty version of the Yorkshire Terrier, and not the Chihuahua that will be less effective. But I think mobility scooters can be a force for good, though. And whilst my mind is lingering a little on the wonderful outdoor shows organised by the publishers of MMM, a memory of incident at the Peterborough show last year needs airing. And no, it wasn't of a plucky, heroic scooterist saving the life of a stricken near-death burger bar obesity victim by rushing the patient to the first aid tent on his 8 miles per hour sports version. No, it was the sight of a more compact 4 miles per hour variety pushing its way through the lingerie section of clothing stand. After ferreting for a few minutes, pushing pedestrians out of its path, the scooter re-emerged with a collection of exotic ladies' underwear snagged on various appendages fitted on aftermarket accessories. Quite a sight if only it was true, as in reality it was just a couple of regatta shirts dangling from the armrests as the scooter ploughed out of the outdoor clothing stand. Surely, though, someone in the land, somewhere where there isn't really room for a scooter, one will have torn its way through a lingerie section. With Father Ted driving, of course. Due to a sore toe, I'm just examining a catalogue from the local scooter market, and the variety is bewildering. There's road-going scooters for the insane, high-speed convertibles for the insane, medium-velocity compacts with a narrow aspect for the lingerie aisle, presumably. And the new Hornet quick ultra-lightweight car boot scooter for the dementedly buzzing about. No motorway model for the insane yet, though. Only a matter of time, I suspect. And what about the trailers? Dedicated scooterists need to get their stuff home from the builders' merchants. It isn't just the machinery which is interesting, though. As the pilots themselves are pretty intriguing, why isn't there a ladies' world record for the time taken to dismount from the scooter run in the sail rail? Or load the booty onto the scooter and then drive to the rail next door. Or a men's busy pavement world speed record, and they're all out there training hard. Before concluding whether a look at whether, like cars, there is a different driving technique between men and women, insane and less insane, there is a small matter of why the manufacturers haven't yet spotted the gap in the market for a scooter dedicated to the task of conveying people around the interior of these ever-growing motorhomes.